Hey everyone, happy Monday again. This is Zach here again. I'm sitting at what I now have as a desk. It seems I'll be working from home like beyond this pandemic, so I figured I'd make it a little bit more of a actual workspace. You can't tell that in the video, but just trust me. So the verse today, technically Friday, technically Saturday because I kind of posted late. But it's Romans 8:37. It's a verse I feel like a lot of people have heard. I feel like I'm not picking like random verses, so I probably say that a lot. But the verse is, now in all things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. And like I've heard that a lot, but I don't think I've really ever like thought about the implications of that or what it meant. And so I saw it in one of the devotionals I was reading, kind of giving a little bit more context and kind of like I can think of like growing up, there was always like the kind of like narrative of, like God already won the war, but there's all these different battles and stuff, so we really got to like be diligent in that. Like, oh, I'm standing firm in this, battle. Like, oh, I'm standing alone here with God fighting this, or like I'm just hanging in this battle, like I'm trying to win this battle for God. Like yes, those are fine, but like those are really like narrow perspectives when you think of what that verse says. We're more than conquerors. Like conquerors come in and fight these battles and win wars, but we're even beyond that because of what God has done. Like God hasn't just won the war, like he's beyond that. Like the war is like trivial, like to him in a sense, and we share in that. So it's kind of like encourage us to not be limited by that mindset of like don't get bogged down by kind of like daily things of like I'm just kind of trying to win this for God, but just to have that comfort that God has lifted us so far above that if we trust in him and let him take our burdens, there's really nothing that we have to worry about. Like there's no battle, there's no war, there's no disagreement, there's nothing that we have to trouble ourselves with because God has done everything. We're more than conquerors. We're like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a weird thing to think about where we can think of conquerors, we can think of people in history that have come through and conquered. But to be more than that, to have such certainty and unity in that in the body of Christ, in that we're not alone, and we're not even alone with God. We're alone. We're not alone. We're together as the body with God. So just I don't know, find some comfort in you're never alone. You're never having to deal with these issues. If you trust in God and let him take those burdens from you. Yeah. Have a good week.